I'm just Cruz, the kid that's full of hope, full of dreams, and who loves to invent technology and seems to get pretty far with it. What brought me to Oregon Tech was the Renewable Energy Engineering program. When I had the amazing opportunity to study in France and complete the International Baccalaureate over there, I had two amazing teachers that really helped me to understand the importance of renewable energy and its role in the future. And so I just kind of took to it like wildfire. I started doing engineering competitions and all sorts of other things. I filed provisional patents for various inventions, and I fell in love with the whole idea of sustainably powering the world. I'm Lakota Native American, that's my heritage. Of course, I'm a mix of all sorts of things, as can be seen. I actually view that as a beautiful thing, because for a long time, I felt like I never fit in. I felt like I was just a mix of everything. There was no place that I truly belonged. But as of late, I've come to realize it's actually a great gift. Because I've been able to travel to well over a dozen countries in my life and see all these things, see all these places, speak with all these people from these various institutions and government, you name it. Relationality is the key to politics, to innovation, to everything. And if you can relate to people on a deep personal level, whether it's we share a common ancestry, whether we share a culture, we share interests, it really all comes down to relationality. And if you can capture that and instill that in a person, that ability to find relationality instead of discourse and things that are different, you might have just created someone that could actually do big things, that could actually build bridges, not burn them down. In Lakota culture, we don't have a word for compromise. It actually doesn't exist. But we have multiple words for collaboration, and that we do have, because we don't view anything as a compromise. It's always a collaboration. The science of relationality is what it is. It's treating the earth as one big cohesive system, understanding as many parts of it as you can, and then you invent. I've done research in epigenetics, solar, archaeology, environmental sciences, I mean, you name it. I've done research in all sorts of areas. And it's not random. If you were to read my resume, you'd be like, this seems a little random. Why is he doing all these different things instead of focusing on one area? Because we believe as Lakota scientists that in order to be a truly effective scientist, you have to be well-rounded. Because if you're not well-rounded, you're going to have these big, giant gaps that you're going to miss. So that's why my research is so diverse, because it's done with purpose. Any invention, any patent, anything that's required that's new requires creativity. You have to have the ability to envision a future that does not exist. And an entrepreneur is someone who can envision a future and convey it to others in a convincing way. Applying for the Udall Scholarship was not a straightforward process, because it really is a humbling process. Because if you think your product's perfect the first time, a lot of that's ego, right? So you have to be willing to set aside your ego, and Professor Cernick really helped me to do that. I believe that my education is a combination of everything. It's a combination of my time at Oregon Tech, it's a combination of my elders who have supported me and taught me my whole life. It's a combination of just amazing opportunities that I've been really lucky to have. The value of education is not just in a classroom, it's can you be humble enough and brave enough to apply it to the real world. Go find opportunities that are not at your front door, all because you have a dream and you want to follow through with it. Being a dreamer has its value. Being a dreamer who never gives up on their dream, that's the power.